Hi, welcome to Raleigh Swings. I'm Steve Sano, and I'll be your host for the next half hour, along with my bodacious co-host, Coco Lopez. Coco, how you been doing?
I've been doing great. You're looking very special tonight,
Well,
Steve. I mean, those chinos.
You know a good thing when you see it, okay?
Very awesome.
So, what have you been up to?
Oh, hectic, crazy, running around.
Hectic, crazy, running around, this, that?
Yep.
That's what I hear is going on around here, around the Triangle. A lot of action, a lot of underground nighttime action. A lot of nightclubs sprouting up, new bands, a real scene happening. Tell me about it. You know a little bit about it?
Well, you know, like, we have some underground, and we're not as backwards as those up north think.
The Yankees, you mean?
I didn't say that. Can't quote me on that.
Okay.
But we have a real underground scene going. We can
What time
rock.
they roll up the sidewalks? Come on.
Well, we have a curfew, or so to speak, we have to close a little earlier than up north, but we make up for it. It's
There's
awesome.
a big scene
No,
going on.
it is. It really is. It's fun.
And I think we have a couple guests you want to introduce who are part and parcel of that scene.
Yes, there's an awesome place in Garner, the Caboose, and I'd like to welcome Ed and Andy from the Caboose.
Guys, Andy? Good to meet you, Andy. Yeah.
I'll just do a little wave
Take a
since
seat.
we're all cozied up on the couch.
You just wait, that's all. So, tell us about your place, yourselves. Give us a little info, guys.
Well, we've been in business about 6 years, and we book hardcore, heavy metal, punk, anything extreme. We've been putting shows on at least 2 a weekend for the last 6 years. And
You've been open for 6 years at the same location.
It's kind of like a CBGB's kind of venue of the South. That's how I personally, since I've been to CBGB's many times.
Yes, love CBGB. When was the last time you were there,
okay,
though?
thank you very much, Steve. Okay. But, no, no. They have an awesome place.
I don't know your
Feeling
place, but I know CBGB's. Have you ever been to CBGB's up north?
No, I haven't.
Once a long time ago.
You have been there. What'd you think of it?
Oh, I had fun.
Right.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's
yeah.
all. That's what it's about. Fun.
Yeah.
And
Getting your eardrums blown out.
Right.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Well, your place is a little like that. You have bands that are on the more...
More underground bands,
Underground.
heavier, harder hitting, heavy metal, punk rock.
any particular ones that you guys book a lot? That,
There's a lot of good local bands around, and we book a lot. You know, there's probably
There's a big local
too many to
scene.
list, really.
You know, I've heard of the band Blister.
Blister's really
Blister
good. They
was
play
on our
there
show.
once every couple
they've
of
been
months.
on the show, and they love playing your place. Yeah.
Godhead 7's playing tonight. They're a good heavy metal band out of Durham.
now, how about any guys from the past, like who come around and do a tour, like any Black Oak?
Yeah, we just had them last. What was it? It was
Back in
June,
the summer.
Yeah,
June or July.
that's amazing.
Black Oak,
Oak.
Arkansas.
Yes,
That-
go Jim Dandy.
That is a blast from the past, really.
That was a great show,
I didn't know they're
too.
still alive. Those guys?
Well, you
Wow.
are, Steve.
Yeah,
We're still alive.
that says quite a bit, actually.
Had Michael Bruce from the original Alice Cooper band
Wow.
played guitar there.
Oh, really? Really? I remember.
I do
LBJ,
remember.
Mentors.
Your mentors.
Killer, love it
The
to death.
Mentors.
The Mentors, yeah, I remember them too. Oh boy.
Going down memory lane.
Do you guys? We are now. This is. I was going to ask. Do you know the older, a lot of the older New York punk bands, or am I dating myself? Like
Well, we've had
Television.
We've had the Murder
Johnny.
Junkies.
Yeah,
and,
G.G. Allen's brother, Merle Allen, and the Murder Junkies, his old backing band, just played there 3 times.
G.G. Allen died.
Well,
Yes,
G.G.
it was.
hasn't played there. He died,
He died a
but
while
his
back,
band
yeah.
still lives on doing his songs, and they've played there several times so far.
And you guys book basically local bands, or do you have a lot of people coming through town?
I try to have, like, when I book the bands, I try to have at least 1 or 2 local bands every show, and I try to give out-of-town bands a chance, because there's a lot of clubs that don't want to book a band from out of Raleigh that I like to. There's a lot of good bands. A good band doesn't necessarily come from any place. We've had bands from all over the country and all over the world.
I'm sure.
And there's great bands here in Raleigh as well. So,
Well, Andy, how would a good band, if they consider themselves good, like contact you, and audition, so to speak, for you?
Do you make them audition, or do they send a tape?
Well, I usually ask them, they send a tape or CD, whatever they got, and we'll check it out, and if it's good,
give them
book it.
Up or down, depending.
If it's good, heavy rock and roll, and I give about any local Raleigh band that's playing loud rock and roll, I'll give them a chance at least once.
Yeah.
A couple of times, just to see what they can do. And if they're from out of town, it's harder to book out of town bands, but I try to book, if they're good, I'll try to do whatever I can.
Well, that's good. That's good that you're a forgiving club owner. You're an easy guy. I was in a band that was told to go back to the Sticks the first time we played there. He said, you guys are nuts. Go back to the Sticks.
Let's not go there, Steve. Okay.
But we came back there.
We've had plenty of those bands too.
That was one of the places where we ended up playing, I don't know how many times, but we had to polish up our act a little. But I'm sure that happens.
Enough about you. Steve.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to get
the
that.
The Caboose is a happening place. It really is.
I'm sure
Down
it is.
and dirty, happening place. If you want to see music, and for the sake of music, I think it's
place to be around.
It really is.
Guys, thank you for being on.
Thank you so much,
we appreciate it.
We can't wait to see you down there. I'll be down there. Rocking out.
I'm going too.
Here's a video for you.
Well, folks, summer's just around the corner. And people are starting to get a little more active, want to get working out a little bit more, and that's what our next guest is really an expert about. Wouldn't you say, Coco?
I would. We take fitness really seriously down here in the South. We like to show off what we got.
Woo, baby, all right. Get out in that nice summer weather.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. We work out hard, we get out, we get tanned, and we show it up.
Get the bikinis going, right? The whole 9 yards.
If we can.
I like the sound of it. Well, our next guest is Mr. Furman Waldman, and he does some personal training along with a number of other things which we'll talk about. Please, Furman, come on.
Hey, how you doing?
Sit down.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks for
coming on.
Oh, sure. Love to be here.
So, Furman, tell us a little bit about what you do. I know you do a little coaching. I know you do it. Now, I hear this buzz. First, let's get into the personal training type thing. What was that again, Coco? What were you doing?
Relaxing. No, sorry.
You've got to keep your eye on her.
Sure.
Sorry.
That's a good eye. I'll keep my good eye.
Yeah, you don't mind, huh?
No doubt.
I'll bet. Okay, I go along with that. All I hear is this buzz about personal trainers and all these people. I have my personal trainer. I see him once a week, or I see her twice a week.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about it.
Okay, a personal trainer is really someone who is just out there, who's skilled in exercise, who is going to help you develop a program, and hopefully you'll stick with it for your entire life. Sort of like Coco, probably. Since she has a good figure, so she probably works out.
I think she does.
I was a personal trainer at one point.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
See, it shows.
She knows more about it.
Certain parts have lacked, but okay. Go ahead.
But they're there to help you develop a program, hopefully something that'll last for a lifetime. Fitness is very important. It improves your quality of life, helps you live long.
Of course.
It's not really if you're fat or thin, it's just a matter of staying fit. That should be the main goal, reducing the body fat, keeping the heart healthy.
Keeping your pulmonary system.
keeping your respiratory system. He's getting there.
Cardiovascular
There you go, your muscular system, your skeletal system, even your nervous system benefits.
I guess.
Yeah. Aerobic exercise, do you can concentrate on a lot of that?
There are so many different ways you can go, but yeah, aerobic is one way you can go. Anaerobic, that's what I'd probably put Coco on if I worked out with her, would be
What's the
anaerobic
difference,
training.
please?
Anaerobic is dealing without oxygen. That's going to be short, intense, high bursts of energy.
No, I don't think I could do that. I'm not in that good a shape, you know. Do I look like I could do that?
Yeah, you can handle that. It's pretty strenuous, but aerobic right now is the
You're going to kill me.
Aerobic is the big thing. That's the big thing that's going right now, and that's a little bit easier to handle for the general public. Where you're doing cardio activity for about 40 minutes, maybe 2.
That long?
I personally hate aerobics, and many of my friends are aerobics instructors, and no way do I partake. I like weightlifting and little
muscles, huh?
Weightlifting is very fun. And
I love weightlifting.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, not bad, huh?
Don't try me now, Furman. I've been out for like a month and a half.
He's lying.
Christmas vacation, something.
He's being very kind.
You mentioned weightlifting, and that's another avenue to take. Weight training. You can go high intensity,
that's
low intensity.
Going to build up muscle more.
That's going to help muscle growth. It's going to increase the strength in your bones. Help prevent osteoporosis for young ladies.
For or middle-aged ladies.
Middle-aged
Herman, thank
ladies.
you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Middle-aged lady. Who's that? Your clients are mostly men or women from here?
Right now, mostly women. I'll tell you what. Really,
Not bad. You like that?
it's a lot of fun. It keeps it interesting.
Yeah.
It keeps it interesting.
I don't blame you.
A lot of men don't think they need a personal trainer, and which is really false. If you look at all the major athletes in sports, any sport, the majority of them have personal trainers. So
Do they?
someone,
Yeah.
is going to help motivate you to go to the extra level. And women realize that they can use some extra help or advice or guidance in training. And men, we're kind of stuck on ourselves. We think we can.
Herman,
we
is
can go
it
through
not
training
true
without.
that like all these men come into the gym and all they do is bench presses? They have these little chicken legs.
That's
and they
about
come in
right.
and we're going to do our bench presses and we leave.
Yeah.
And that's
You
it.
see him at the beach, don't you?
She's
I see
brutal.
him at
You're
the
brutal.
gym. I see him at
Have
the
some
gym.
mercy on the poor guy.
No.
She's
I mean,
speaking the truth.
you know,
She's speaking the truth.
men refuse to admit they need help.
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry,
you're starting the male-female thing now?
No, I'm not. But
Help
it
me
is-
out a little here, Furman.
I'm
She's
sorry,
starting
I
to
am
pick
going to
on
side
her.
with her because she
It's
does
true,
understand.
though. It
And
is-
she
it
looks
is
better,
true.
so I'll definitely side
It's
with
true.
her.
It's
But it
true.
is true. Men, it's all around your physical fitness, your training, and men do lack in the leg department in general. There are some men who love to
They
work legs
concentrate on the
on the upper body. Yeah, but we can say the
They
same
go
thing.
out like
The
this.
ladies,
Yeah.
the ladies love working their legs and they love
Yeah.
having their heart in shape with aerobic activity, but then they do very little for upper body, so they don't have that core strength that you get from the bench press.
That does make sense.
True.
Now, let me ask you another question. Getting involved with a program like this, for your average, let's say I'm not a big exercise guy, is it safe for me to start
It is safe.
little by little?
Little by little, and you want to make sure you're with a trainer who, one, has a good reputation, who's reputable, is certified with either ACE, ACSM, NASM. There are a number of organizations throughout the United States and the world that you can get certified as a personal trainer. Go through word of mouth. If they
Get someone
train a
good.
friend, ask your friend.
Ask
how
your
they
friend
work.
who, and as long as it's a good person, they will get you going little
Yeah,
by
they'll
little.
get you going
so
little
that
by
you're not
little.
gonna wake
And
up in the morning.
no pain, no gain. No pain, no gain.
Okay.
There's got to be a little bit of
There's gonna
service
be a little
involved.
high
Make an
thing.
appointment for like a little extra butt exercise. Thank you. No,
All
really,
right.
I need some extra toning. So.
Well, give us a little info about your business first.
Okay, well, I'm a Raleigh-based business. I pretty much freelance out of a couple of gyms in the area. You can reach me at 852-5626.
What was that?
852-5626.
Well
Excellent.
done. Everyone has it. Okay, Furman, it's been a pleasure.
Pleasure meeting you.
Thank
I
you very
enjoyed it.
much for coming on.
Thank you so
Thank you
much,
very
Robert.
much. That
Good
was really
help.
fun. All right.
Bye. Thank you. Hello.
Fantastic, just fantastic. What a place, what a show. We have so much today.
Oh, don't get carried away. Wait till you see our next guest.
Ooh, Mr. William Massey.
That's right, Mr. William Massey.
I think that's him right there.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Now, I understand you have a company called Blow Your Mind. I love the name. Blow Your Mind Productions.
Thank
right?
you. That's correct.
Tell us a little bit about it.
We're in Durham. We do a lot of talent showcases, and we also invite out major record labels to give artists a chance to showcase what they do so that people can recognize them in the sense of entertainment, whatever type of entertainment.
Now, you don't do this alone. You have a partner, I believe.
Yes,
You're
I
right
do.
here.
This is one of my partners, Johnny Hudson. I also have a couple of more that are not here with me. And this
Couldn't
is
make it
Johnny.
down tonight.
Right.
They're too busy.
Our couch is only so small.
Running
They're
the
Why
lining,
I'm standing or kneeling behind
they're
the table.
lining up the
Right.
talent.
Yeah, we got
They're
them running the
lining up
business and lining up the talent.
Right.
I also have a record label that I've started, and so through my talent shows where we look for talent, which we've also brought a young lady with us that has, some gospel talent.
We love
She's pretty
gospel.
good.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
In fact, I'd like to hear a few bars.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll come on.
Yeah,
You want to
sure.
introduce her?
Yeah. We
I'll
would
let
like
you
to
do that.
introduce Miss Wanda Toomer from Durham, North Carolina, a Blow Your Mind Productions artist.
Wanda,
Hello, how are you?
What God has for me, it is for me. What God has for me, it is for me. I know without a doubt
This
lot of
is
this
your kind of
talent,
town
man.
you have?
Yeah.
Well, that's just a little
Wow.
piece of it, man.
Yeah, that's great. That's
We have a
fantastic.
lot.
Now you run shows, and is that how you
Every
discover
month,
most of your
yeah,
people?
we do shows every month, and we always do them on time. We try to bring down some of the entertainers also, just to put in with the artists so that they can know what it's like to be an entertainer, a professional entertainer.
And where do you have these?
We do them in Durham at the OB Auditorium, which is, if people would like to get in contact with me, they can reach me at 220-8580. That is my office number.
Repeat that again.
That is 220-8580.
Plug.
And be nice, because if you're nasty to him, he comes after you. Okay, that's the way it works, right,
That's
guys?
Johnny, right. That's
I
my
got
bodyguard.
that. I'm not messing with him.
Right.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. Pleasure meeting both of you. Good luck. And maybe I'll get on your talent show one of these days. Can we get on?
Sure.
Yeah, Coco.
Sure.
Right, yeah.
Wear that dress. You're welcome.
I got the number.
All right. It's all right.
Yeah.
Okay. Our next guest is an actress who's full of passion and creativity. She does a lot of work in the area, and she is a little off kilter. Her act is a little different. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. Let's welcome Regina. Regina, please. Come on in. Have a seat, please. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too.
Good, good. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, basically I write poetry and stories, and I love to do that, and I love to sing and travel.
Now, do you work in the local area? You do a lot of gigs around here? What the...
Well, sometimes around here, and then sometimes away in other states.
Oh, really? So you move around. You're not just in the Triangle area then?
No, I like to travel.
So that's good. That's good. You see a lot of different audiences. They see you. You get more exposure.
Right.
Yeah, that's terrific. Now, I notice you're holding an It's a Girl balloon.
That's correct.
And you have something in
Face,
there.
I think, as a matter of fact, Regina.
What's that, Coco?
I'll hold it in front of my face. If that's okay.
Okay.
And you have something in that blanket, I assume? And you're going to do a little...
Baby.
You're going to do a little act for us?
Right.
And we have someone who's going to help you out?
Right.
Okay, great. Let's get to it. I can't wait to see it. Please.
Oh, dang. Oh, dang. You're such a wonderful husband and such a thoughtful father. Well, you are the best. Here. Oh, I'm so fortunate to have such a good husband. What did I ever do to deserve such a wonderful husband? Oh, newborn baby. What a life. Hope this life ever, never end. Oh, so overdue. Oh, I'm the happiest person alive. Something no one could be more happy than me. No one. Great feeling. Like I'm in heaven. I can't ask for a better life. Very helpful. Should I take over again?
got Coco. Fantastic. Thank you, Regina.
Thank you, Regina.
Now I hear people talking all the time. Is punk rock dead? Is new wave dead? What is punk rock anymore? Is there still a punk movement going on, or is it just a pathetic revival of cliches from the 70s, the days of the Sex Pistols, or the Clash, or the Heartbreakers, or whoever? We have a band here that has some answers to that question. I'd like to introduce them right now. Listen. Tell us a little bit about your band and yourselves.
Okay, we've been together for about 2.5 years now. We have released a self-release CD and a cassette. We also have other merchandising, and we use all this to promote our band. Play rock and roll.
I've heard the cassette, by the way.
Oh,
I
awesome.
like it.
Awesome.
Very good.
Thank you very much.
Good.
Thank
Very
you very
good.
much.
Now, where do you gig around here?
We play the Caboose in Garner. It'll be there February 27th, and the show starts around 10:30. And we also play in the summertime Sad Lack across the street from the Bell Tower on Hillsborough Street. And we played the 5-0 before in the summer also. We're starting to stretch out now, and we're playing from the coast to the mountains.
So now
right.
you're going out of the state?
Well, we're working on
working
that.
in the triangle. Okay.
Take it international
some road
as
trips.
soon as
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah, well, I don't blame you. You got to
We're
do
ta-
that.
yeah.
How about influences? Who did you listen to? I mean, I remember the old bands. I just mentioned a few from my
All
day.
right.
I'm dating myself now, but
Yeah.
You certainly are, Steve.
yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Coco, you're
Gray
just
hairs
wonderful.
aren't there for nothing.
Yeah, okay, all right.
All those old ones and a lot of new ones. I like Pad a lot, too. A lot of people don't know who they are.
I don't know. I haven't heard of
They're a little bit underground, but I like them a lot.
I like Iggy Pop.
Oh, yeah.
See the
Flash.
Stooges T-shirt right over
I
there.
saw Iggy Pop cut his stomach up once. Yeah, I did.
The-
Yeah, it was
the
excellent.
old days. Now, well,
The
now
old
that's
days.
what I asked. That's what I asked about the old days. Is
Yeah.
this new scene? Do you feel this scene is an underground, growing scene right now in this area?
We hope so, because that's where we're. It's kind of underground now. Your radio markets and your record companies have a lot to do with what you hear on the radio and what gets sold.
Well, yeah. Well,
And that
good
doesn't
play.
necessarily mean that you're getting to appreciate or to see some of the best bands.
Of course, you miss a lot.
There are
Yeah.
better bands in the bars right now than the TV and the radio.
Well, of
That's
course,
true.
and they don't
Yeah.
get the chance. They
No.
don't get the chance to get seen or heard a lot.
Yeah.
I remember.
I remember too.
Some things never change. I used to play in a band also, but that's many moons ago. As far as your message to your fans, do you have a message per se that
Yeah.
you do?
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Rock on, rock hard, and take over the world.
Okay, take over the world. I like that.
Yeah.
Very ambitious.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, because rock's getting kind of watered down right
You're
now.
right. You are right.
And there's give your flavor of the month
Yeah.
kind of bands.
Yeah.
And
Well, your cassette wasn't like that. What I heard. No, very
No.
original.
Thank
Very
you very
original.
much.
Yeah, it was
yeah,
terrific.
we
Hard
tried
rocking.
to. Yeah, we have about 60 plus original songs.
Now, are you planning to do a video or anything like that? In the
Working on it.
Yeah.
Working on it. Yeah.
That's a hard thing to get together.
It
I'm sure.
is. It is. It's hard to get support, and it costs a lot of money.
Costs a lot of money, of course.
And you have to gig to get money, and you have to spend money to make.
Yes, that's
So-
right. That's right.
It's just a vicious circle. But we just keep rocking.
They got the vicious cycle of music,
That's right. Right.
Of poor musicians, but
Yeah.
it's fun.
But
That's
we're,
the main thing.
Yeah, we're rich, and
That's it. That's right.
so, and we feel very successful, whether we're selling albums or CDs or cassettes, or if anybody else knows who we are. We found each other, work well together.
How
we
did that
like each
happen?
other.
How did that happen?
We came from the mountains in West Virginia, and Dave came from the mountains in Carolina.
So everyone from the mountains.
We're all from the mountains.
Congregated here. Did you
We-
meet each other here?
Yes, we did.
Came here to the flatlands.
Right. Out of the mountains.
We were banished. We were banished from the mountains. They thought we might level down. That's what happened.
You crept down from the mountains.
Yeah.
They banished you.
Yeah.
It's like Jane's Addiction coming down.
Yeah, but we feel that we had to make our way to Raleigh to find each other.
Yeah.
And all of us were kind of like the last hope because we just had such a terrible time finding the right person.
You've been in other bands before.
We've had about 40 guitar players.
When's your next gig? You had mentioned before.
February the 5th is in New Bern, North Carolina at Buck's Place.
Buck's Place.
Yeah, really great venue. Very friendly and very open and receptive to original music.
And a great place near the water, right? New Bern's
Yeah, it's
on
not
the
very
water,
far
right?
from the beach at all either.
So we go to the beach
Yeah, the beach.
and see you guys.
That's right. Rock and roll and surf.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
And then again, you're playing somewhere
The
else.
Caboose, February 27th.
27th.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Okay. What I'd like to do is listen to a little of your music
Great.
as we wrap up things.
that'd be great.
Let's give it a little listen, huh? How's that, Coco? Good idea? You ready?
Awesome.